So you're thinking of moving to Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, but before you do, you're doing your research to find out everything you need to know before you make your decision. If this is you, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the pros and cons of living in one of Charleston's most popular suburbs, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Whether you're considering a move or just curious, I'll give you an honest look at what it's really like to live here. I'm Deneen Gary, a realtor in the Charleston, South Carolina market, and I love helping people just like you find home. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply exploring the market, I'm here with honest advice and local insights. Before we go any further, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos about life in Charleston and the rest of the Lowcountry. Now let's go. First up is Mount Pleasant's location. You're just minutes from downtown Charleston, and access to the beaches is unbeatable. Whether it's Sullivan's Island or Isle of Palms, you're just a short drive away. Plus, with the Ravenel Bridge, the commute to Charleston is smooth for the most part, making it ideal for professionals working downtown. Now let's talk about one of the biggest cons, traffic. As Mount Pleasant has grown, so has the traffic. During rush hour, navigating Highway 17 or 526 can be frustrating. The infrastructure hasn't quite caught up with the population boom. You'll want to plan around peak times if you're commuting or heading into the city. One of the biggest draws for families is the abundance of parks, recreation, and top-rated schools. You've got the Waterfront Park, which offers fantastic views, fishing, and space for kids to run around. For families, Mount Pleasant has some of the best schools in the Charleston area, which makes it a top choice for those raising children. Another downside is the cost of living. Mount Pleasant is one of the more expensive places to live in the Charleston area. Home prices are high, and with that comes higher property tax. The area's rapid growth and rising home values have led to increased taxes, making home ownership more expensive. Groceries, dining, and other everyday expenses also tend to be higher here compared to other parts of the Charleston area. If you're looking for more affordable options, you may need to compromise on space or location. For beach lovers, Mount Pleasant is hard to beat. Sullivan's Island and Isle of Palms are just a short drive away, giving you easy access to some of the most beautiful beaches in South Carolina. Whether it's paddleboarding, kayaking, or just a day relaxing on the beach, Mount Pleasant offers endless outdoor activities. I just got a house under contract last week in Mount Pleasant, and I was just there before I shot this video. It's 11 minutes from the beach. 11 minutes! Another con is the rapid growth. While it's great that so many people want to move here, it's led to a lot of new construction, and some feel that the charm of Mount Pleasant is slowly disappearing. If you're used to a small town vibe, you might find all of the new developments pretty overwhelming. Mount Pleasant is a shopper's paradise, with major shopping centers like Mount Pleasant Town Center and local boutiques in places like the shops at Seaside Farms. Whether you're looking for national retailers or some unique local finds, you've got plenty of options. The dining scene is especially impressive, with waterfront dining on Shem Creek, seafood restaurants, and everything from casual eateries to high-end dining experiences. You'll never run out of places to try. Mount Pleasant has become one of the most desirable areas in the Charleston area, and with that, home prices have been rising steadily. While this is great for those who already own property, it can be tough for first-time homebuyers or for those that are looking for more affordable housing options. The median home price here is significantly higher than in surrounding areas. You'll need to have a larger budget if you're planning to buy in Mount Pleasant, and this can be a downside for those on a tighter budget. It seems like builders find a piece of land and then they throw a few houses on it as fast as they can, and it can be frustrating to pay the high prices for a home and then not to have any amenities available in the community. You guys, I swear, it seems like every single time I go out to a subdivision to take video, it's trash day. Mount Pleasant is home to some of the best schools in South Carolina. Wando High School, one of the largest in the state, consistently ranks highly in academics and extracurriculars. offering a broad range of AP courses and top-tier sports teams. There's also Lucy Beckham High School, which provides innovative programs and smaller class sizes, giving students more personalized attention. Parents really appreciate the quality of education here. Mount Pleasant schools are known for their dedicated teachers and state-of-the-art facilities, so families moving here can feel confident about their children's education. On a side note, Wando and Lucy Beckham are two of the best schools in the area for tennis, which does not bode well for my daughter's team. Earlier I mentioned that one of the pros was living near the beaches, right? Well, while living close to the beach is a huge benefit, it's important to keep in mind that during the summer and tourist season, local beaches like Sullivan's Island and Isle of Palms can get pretty crowded. Parking becomes a challenge, and it's pretty common to see long lines of cars trying to find a spot. If you live here year-round, you may want to plan your beach trips for early mornings or weekdays to avoid the crowds. One of the great things about Mount Pleasant is the variety of housing options. You have everything from luxury homes in the historic village to newer, more affordable neighborhoods like Carolina Park or Hamlin Plantation. Whether you're looking for a condo, a family home with a yard, or even waterfront property, there's really something for every budget. Although, that's all relative because, as we mentioned earlier, it is one of the pricier areas around Charleston. Each neighborhood has its own distinct feel. Old Village is more traditional and historic, while areas like Carolina Park offer modern amenities and community features like pools and walking trails. Mount Pleasant is really such a great place to live, so if you don't mind, I think I'll give you 4 more pros before we end the video. For those concerned about healthcare, Mount Pleasant has excellent medical facilities. East Cooper Medical Center is highly rated, and Roper St. Francis Mount Pleasant Hospital offers top-notch specialized care. You won't have to travel far for quality medical care. Mount Pleasant has multiple hospitals, clinics, and specialists nearby, making it convenient for families and seniors alike. For families with young children or retirees, having access to quality health care is a huge benefit. I'm actually down here right now. I had an appointment with a podiatrist, make me feel old, and I came down to Mount Pleasant because I love the providers down here. Also on that, just FYI, a cortisone injection in your foot really hurts. If you love golf or outdoor recreation, Mount Pleasant has some of the best facilities in the region. Charleston National, Dunes West, Rivertown, and Patriots Point links are all popular with locals, and they offer stunning views along with challenging courses. Beyond golf, there are plenty of outdoor recreational opportunities like boating, fishing, tennis, and even pickleball's coming up at all of the community courts. There are also tons of fitness centers, gyms, and recreational leagues that make it really easy to stay active. Mount Pleasant has a strong sense of community, and you'll find a lot of local events and festivals year-round. The Blessing of the Fleet is a local favorite celebrating the shrimping industry, and it's held right here in Waterfront Park. The Farmers Market is also a popular weekly event. These events bring the community together and offer a great way to meet neighbors, support local businesses, and enjoy the outdoors. There are also plenty of holiday events and parades, making it a festive place to live. If you want to know more about Mount Pleasant, be sure to check out this video that I did with an overview of Mount Pleasant. So there you have it, the pros and cons of living in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It's a beautiful place with a lot to offer, but it's not without its challenges. If you're thinking about making the move, hopefully this video gave you some helpful insights. My name is Deneen Gary, the Southern Living Yankee, and a realtor in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas, and I love helping people just like you find home. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply exploring the market, I'm here with honest advice and local insights. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos about life in Charleston and the rest of the Lowcountry. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Deneen Gary. So long for today.